Hello guys, it's Bob Lee, and today we're going to show you what is Rubik's Ball, and we're going to talk more details into the Rubik's Ball. The first question I receive a lot is, are all cubes can be shuffled? And the answer is yes, all cubes can be shuffled. All 24 cubes in the frame can freely shuffle by anyone and placed back to any place. Another question we got a lot is, can the ball see through? As you can see right here, completely see-through? Yes, it can be see-through. You don't need to place a cloth behind. There's nothing that you need to do. You just need a frame and a normal Rubik's Cube, and you can have your audience shuffle as much as you want. And once they are ready, then we can start placing in the cubes. So it's in fact very simple, like that. And we're gonna do that one by one. We're gonna fast forward it because there's so many cubes. And one thing in the midway I want to tell you guys is that in fact they can place anywhere that they want. When you place your cube back in the middle, they want to change the place, it's perfectly okay. So if they want to change, I want to change this cube like that, and then I want to place right here. It's okay, it's perfectly fine. It's a free choice, completely really free choice. So this is one last cube. All you do is just place it in. Okay, make sure every cube is in the right position. And if they want, if your audience is really picky, then they can really take out any cubes and then they have them shuffle even more if they want. And once they are ready, then you can just place it back. It's just that simple, and everything is set because, as I mentioned before, there's nothing you need to do. Just shuffle the cube and place it back, and you have the prediction. Also, there are people asking that can you use your own Rubik's Cube? You can. You can find any same size Rubik's Cube. It's quite easy because this is the standard size Rubik's Cube that you can buy in the market. This is the standard size, so it's very easy to purchase. There's no memorization, no stack, and then there's no force shuffle. And there's nothing like that at all. So one cool thing about Rubik's Ball is you do not need any technique, you do not need to learn any magic routine beforehand. All you need is just a frame and a Rubik's Cube, then you can perform. But you do need one thing, is good presentation. You have to think of a good way to present this magic, or this trick is going to be boring. Okay, shuffle the cube, put it back, prediction. It's not going to be entertaining at all. So you need to think of a presentation which fits your personality, at the same time present the effect in a magical way. Then this trick will be very interesting and very strong, because this trick is all about the connection between the performer, the image, and the audience. So if you can connect these 3 points together, then you'll have a great show. Every set we have a USB provided to you, and we have different designs, instruction of how you set up the design itself. We have Mario, of course, we have Cherry, we have Batman. If you have 2 frames, we have more design. If you have 4 frames, we have even more design. So you can create a lot more if you have more frames. But with just one thing, is perfect for close-up magic or parlor. If you have 2 frames and maybe a little bit more people, 200 or 300 people, if you have 4 frames, it's perfect for stage magic. It really depends on how do you want to perform this Rubik's Ball magic. So if you really want to do your own design, you can do that. It might take some time at the beginning, because if you don't know anything about Rubik's art, it is a kind of art. A lot of Rubik's artists in the world, they use Rubik's Cube to create beautiful paintings. Those are very cool. If you want to spend time learning it, you can, because this is not exactly a huge image. And obviously you can also hire those Rubik's Cube artists to do so. And also you can also take reference from pixel art, because Rubik's Cube art is basically pixel art, so you can take reference from those and create your own image too. So yeah, there's endless possibility if you know how to create your own art. If you learn, if you persist, if you keep on going, eventually you can do it. With a very special design structure, everything can be disassembled. And at the same time, we got this wall stand. It's an accessory. You can use it or not use it. It will be perfectly fine in this state. But sometimes if you're in a very not stable situation like on a cruise ship, on the side you can see all we need is this pin, and then we can insert this pin in between the wall stand and the Rubik's wall, and it will be connected just like so. And on the other side is the same. So once you place the pin in, then the Rubik's wall will go with the wall stand. This will allow the Rubik's wall to be more stable, which is nice. So you can't move it basically. So which is perfect for unstable stage or maybe unstable performance situation. And also this pin system also allows you to connect two sets together. So we have 3 positions, allows you guys to connect. We have 2 sets available. One set is a standard set, which only comes with the frame, the stickers, the designs, ABS case, and the wall stand, and that's it. But if you want to get the complete set, which comes with 24 cubes, at the same time you will also get this beautiful turntable, allowing you to present this magic in a very elegant way. And so the complete set comes with 2 extra things, the cubes and the turntable. So you might already have a lot of Rubik's cubes sitting at your home, so you don't need more Rubik's cube, then you can just get the standard set. But if you do not have a lot of Rubik's cubes sitting around, then you can purchase the complete set, which comes with all the cubes. Then you can perform, once you get the set, immediately you set it up and it's good to go. Let's talk about the story about Rubik's Wall. How do we came up with this idea? The first time I see Rubik's Wall performance is by Harry Harris in 2015, his FISM Act. In fact, we saw his FISM Act beforehand in FISM Asia, and which is pretty cool. He got some color change and then slowly changed the image into the audience selection, which is super cool. And the first time I got engaged in the Rubik's Wall magic is Rubik's Cube Nightmare, which is also invented by Henry Harris. It's a very cool trick, involves every element that you need. It got the matching part, it got the restoration, which is very good. I've been using Rubik's Cube Nightmare for like 3 to 4 years, since he got it out. And I've been using it until one day I saw his performance, his FISM Act, and I think, wow, this is very cool. I want to perform something like that. But I don't like using people's materials. So I've been thinking, because I'm not very good with Rubik's Cube magic. I don't know those 1 second restore. I don't know that much of sleight of hands. And my restoring Rubik's Cube speed is very slow, so I'm finding a way to easily that I can achieve the Rubik's Wall effect. Then me and my friends have been discussing, can we make all the cubes be shuffled? We have saw so many versions that only a few cubes can be taken out and shuffled, and they cannot change anything, or they cannot select which cube they use. So we think, can we make it a little bit different, that in this case all the cube can be shuffled, it can hands out, they can use their cube, everything is free, and place it back and turn it around is a prediction. It's simple, direct, yet very efficient. And after we have spent 1 year trying the methods, making the prototype, we have a lot of failures. We got a metal one, we got a wood version, and those are pretty bad. You can't really use those to perform. We spent a lot of time working on the prototype. Eventually we got this one. This is almost the final prototype that we have. It is perfect for us because everything can be disassembled, and our method works, and then we can place any cube inside. We've measured all the cubes in the market. It's not easy to get us to this step, Then I spent 1 year performing in parlor situations, in close-up situations with this Rubik's Wall. And the reaction was amazing. I have never thought that such a very direct and simple effect can amaze audience that much. But I realized what is strong about Rubik's Wall is not the visual, it's not just the visual, but the emotional connection between the image, the performer, and the audience. That's something very important. As I said before, you do not need those very difficult techniques. You don't need to know all the secrets about Rubik's Cube magic, but you need a good presentation skill. If you do not perform this in a very good presentation, interesting presentation, a funny presentation, or mysterious presentation, then this trick could be boring. It really depends on how you're going to perform this magic. As the great one said, there's no bad magic trick, there's only bad magicians. Therefore, if you guys really like this magic, I hope you guys spend time studying it and think how to perform with the Rubik's Wall, how it combines with your routine, or how do you create routine from the Rubik's Wall. So this is the Rubik's Wall. Hope you guys will enjoy. I'm Bond Play. Stay safe and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.